Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I was going to be giving you my top 5 Raiders in Spacelords. Let me know in the comments what your favorite is, but today I'm going to be sharing my favorites. So here we go. Starting with number 5. Lycus is really awesome because he has that not only good damage for fighting actual bosses, but also just that non-stop rush, because you can just run straight towards antagonists, straight towards mobs if you want to, and you know, with the shield you can just take all the damage. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, you can just run towards the danger and be able to just either melee, or you can shoot them with your pepper pot, which I definitely recommend the pepper pot as the main weapon because it just does so much damage, especially when you're fighting as an antagonist. It just makes it that much better to just take them out and get on to the next. At number 4, I have Schneider. This, surprisingly, if you've followed any of my previous videos and my streams and everything, I would tell you that Schneider is number 1. Just go ahead and get him. Best character in the game. But he dropped down to number 4 for me because recently there was a nerf that cut down his hit points in half, basically. So whenever you launch the drone, he has half of his hit points just cut down. That really hurts him. And it hurts him so much that it basically turns him into like a local, where you can get one-shotted by an antagonist, or you can get one-shotted by mobs with really high MMR. So this is something that it really bothered me so much that he just dropped down dramatically, and I haven't really played him as much as I used to, and I used to play him all the time. But I still recommend him. He's still a very powerful character to bring on the Raiders team, mainly because of the drone. You can do a crazy amount of damage. With the base weapon, you can start with that if you want to, or my favorite weapon is the Rain of Fire. Non-stop, just like pounding the crap out of bosses. And this is the beauty of Schneider, is just doing as much raw damage as you can to the boss. So I still recommend him for that reason. He just kind of dropped down with that whole nerf, man. I really hate that nerf, but it is what it is. And now we have at number 3, I have Duriel. This is a surprise for me because before I could tell you that Duriel is so half, not really caring that much. But ever since I got the JK5, which is his SMG, basically, that machine gun pistol thing, like, well, it's an SMG. It's really good. Like, you can take out bosses with this, so he can actually be helpful. And then as far as an antagonist, if there's an antagonist in the mission, Duriel is the best for just taking down that antagonist consistently without ever having other raiders like even help at all. Like, you can basically solo the antagonist while the rest of the team focus on objective. So that's what makes Duriel really nice, is that you can just sneak up on people all day. You can sneak to the end of a mission and finish the objective. It just makes it that much easier to just get to the point, finish it, boom. And that's why Duriel is number 3 on the list. At number 2, we have Constantine. This guy is probably one of my favorite characters, mainly because just straight up raw damage all day. You can just pound the shit out of bosses. You can shoot the crap out of all the antagonists that could possibly even want to show their face. And then you got the best crowd control ability in the game, because you can just knock back everything that comes near you. So the awesome thing about this is that if an antagonist got the sneak on you, you could easily just like plop down that big ass bubble and you're good to go. You can just either shoot the crap out of them or grab them, you know. So it just makes it that much easier to like just control the field and to also be able to do crazy amount of damage towards the boss. So definitely recommend him. He's probably the best in my list. Like, I always pick him consistently. But we still have number 1 to go to. And my number 1 raider is Mica. Mica is strong, man. I'm telling you right now, strong character. You got a bunch of different weapons that are really good. My absolute favorite weapon right now, and the reason why she is number 1 on my list, is the Granny. With the Granny, you can do some insane damage. Insane. It tops Constantine, where you can just pound the crap out of the boss, take it down in 2.5 seconds, and then when an antagonist comes around, they're a joke. Like, you can just take them out, like, no problem. And then her ability makes it so that you can pretty much position your clones in strategic places, so you can be able to charge an antagonist without any worries. And if something feels like it's not going right or not as planned, you can just go right back to your clone, or even use your clone as a decoy, so that you can be able to take out the antagonist. There's a lot of play with this, and that's why I really like Mica, is because there's just so much ways that you can change up the game. You know, there's a lot of different opportunities for like sneaking up on people and flanking, and there's a lot of utility with her, and that's why I really like her. She's definitely my best, because whenever I bring her, no problems. We get through the mission, no problem. If we fail, then it had to be real intense, you know, like it had to be really hard. So that's why I fully recommend you get Mica. Also, the barrier is a really nice weapon too. That one's really good, but my favorite is the Granny for sure, because you can do some crazy damage with it. And for me, damage is the best way to go when you're playing as a raider, because you need to take out that boss, and that's the main focus, is killing that boss as fast as possible. But anyway, that's my top 5. Leave in the comments what your favorite raiders are, and I'm gonna be making another video talking about my top 5 antagonists. So that's a completely different subject, and that's why I didn't say anything about antagonists. You know, we're talking about fighting the antagonists, so we're gonna save that for another video. But anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you didn't, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, later guys.